Welcome back to the MLK show. Yes, we made it through another week. Yes, see, it's going off. The phones are calling. We made it through another week of this lifetime, and this lifetime has been pretty intense. So shout out to you, shout out to everyone out there for hanging out with us, and we want to know what you're thinking. If you can't hear us for some reason during the show, drop us a line, let us know if you like what you're hearing, if you love the music, if you love me. Then let us know. But MLK stands for, let's see if I can get this right this time. Mimi Jones, who's over there. Yay! Let's give her some applause. Give that girl a round of applause. Luis Perdomo. Give that boy a round of applause. I know that's right. And the illustrious Keziah Glow. I always wanted to be, you know who I used to love? Kiki Shepard from the Apollo. Yeah. I always wanted to be her. Yeah,
You had that vibe as a child.
I know.
Kiki, those little heels used to run down.
Yeah, I always.
Shoes and put on her little dresses.
I wanted to be Kiki Shepard. I don't know what happened. But we are going to get into a great show. We got a great lineup for you. We got some interesting things. We always want you to get on your health and stay healthy, especially in these times, because there's so much going on mentally. There's so much happening, and also we want you to stay aware, and then we want to make you laugh. So with that being said, I was trying to catch them because they be over there doing some funny stuff, but I couldn't catch them this time. I wasn't fast enough. I wasn't fast enough. But we're going to get started. Welcome to the MLK show. We hope that you're good. We hope that your family and friends are well, and everybody is in sound mind, and everybody is staying strong. So we love you, and we're ready to go, guys?
Yep.
Yeah.
I'm going to count down for them. 5, 4, 3, 2.
It doesn't go like that.
How does it go? You need a countdown
5,
person.
6, 7, 8, 9.
You need a countdown person. I think I should do that from now on. I think I probably could get a gig doing
You
that.
like a conductor?
No, I'm not going to go to conducting school.
On that note.
On that note.
You know, today is, well,
Yesterday.
actually not today. Yesterday. Was it yesterday or Wednesday? I think my day's confused.
I think it was yesterday.
Well, it was one of my favorite composers and arrangers and players' birthday, Mr. Wayne Shorter, and I love him. I never got the opportunity to meet him, but I played a lot of his music. Many of the musicians play his music, and yeah, we played El Gaucho as a tribute to him, and like, you know, just to show our love. And I haven't played that in like 100 years. I think the last time I played it was with Rachel Z with the Z
Oh wow,
Trio.
that's a while ago.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think I played it more recently.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. That's always a good song to play. Same as Poinciana, the one that we just played.
Oh yeah, that's like a favorite.
Yeah.
You know.
I like that.
Wale, you know, Norcom.
Well, actually, I heard that something was going on with my mic. So somebody did say that. I don't know if I sound like I have an echo or I don't know what's going on. But
you sound like you have reverb, which we have a new reverb machine. So it
maybe. So should I be like doing vibrato?
No. Is that on purpose?
Is that what reverb is?
It gives like it's like you're in a hall.
Oh,
like
so
a
like
little bit of a delay.
Yeah.
right. So it's like welcome to the Grand Fasta, the MLK show. Yes. And then all I need is for everybody to go, that's what it is. Okay, so we are going to move into something very healthy because we always want to stay on our health and wellness, right, guys?
Yes. Of course.
What kind of sidekicks are y'all?
I know, that was like real deadbeat.
Yeah,
I'm
you know.
not on the health thing this week. I fell off. And then I tried to get back on at the end of the week by walking all of the ice cream off.
Wait, this is funny because Luis, right now, in his hand.
It's water.
Oh, I thought that was a Coors Light.
It is.
No, it's water.
He's lying. I see the froth.
So you over here talking about I fell off my health kick, and he's over here like, what is
It's
it?
drinking water. It's hot.
Okay, well
It's
we're
the
just
water he drinks every week.
the water that he drinks every week. So we're gonna go into Safiya, who is one of our friends of the show. Woo woo, Safiya. Yeah, they are out there healing people in New Jersey and just doing all kind of awesome things. So we're gonna hear from her weekly. We want to have her come on and talk about some healthful tips. I don't know if you were listening last week. We talked about cayenne, and I always say it's like the little things that you don't really realize you can do to help us stay alive, literally. That's so crazy. We're really trying to stay alive right now. So let's take a short break and we'll be right back. Hi, Safiya.
Hello, how are you?
I'm great. Good back. You know, it's so great to have you these weekly conversations.
Glad to be here.
Yes. Okay, we were getting into cayenne last week, and you know, cayenne is so funny because everybody uses it, so it's kind of like, oh yeah, I know about that. But you were just like giving us some information, some helpful hints. You can put it in your bag and run with it.
Yeah.
So, what do you have for us this week?
Well, I'm really excited to bring another household item that is really a superhero in disguise. So similar to the cayenne,
Okay.
only this one is in disguise in our medicine cabinet as the thing that you put in your ear to clean it out and it, kind of foams a little bit to clean out your ear. And then you put it back in the medicine cabinet, and you don't see it again for another, maybe 6 months to a year.
Right, and it lasts forever.
Right. So, but we are going to talk about hydrogen peroxide's superhero cousin, and that is food grade hydrogen peroxide.
That's interesting. So one thing you said you put it in your ear. Not everybody knows that, because I'm really sensitive about things in my ear. And so when I hear it bubbling in my ear, I get really stressed out, and it's just a whole thing. Can you tell us a little bit about putting it in your ear, and then also tell us what the difference between regular peroxide is and food grade hydrogen peroxide?
Absolutely, my pleasure. Okay, well, first I want to start with the difference between the two, because I feel like that's most important. And this is because our hydrogen peroxide that we get at the drugstore has a stabilizer in it, which is toxic to the human body if we were to attempt to ingest it in any way, shape, or form. Okay? So that is the main difference between hydrogen peroxide that we get in the drugstore and the food grade hydrogen peroxide that we utilize in our nasal spray, our bronchial spray, and our cellular rejuvenation products. Okay, so anything that we have in our products that has hydrogen peroxide in it is food grade 3%, right? So the same strength, because for those that do not know, when hydrogen peroxide is higher than that, it can actually burn the skin.
Right, and that has happened to me before.
Yes, yes. You and me as well.
Okay.
And probably many others.
Right.
So, yeah, we love the hydrogen peroxide. And so one of the things that a lot of people have shared with me is that they have pressure in their ears. I'd say this has probably been since March or April of this year, or they will come to me and say they have a headache, or they feel some kind of blockage on their forehead, on the left or right, or pressure. And when I share with them what that is, and that they can easily use hydrogen peroxide to clear it out, they're always amazed. Because when the ears get clogged too much, it starts to fill the lymph nodes, okay, which are all along the side of the body, but the ears, the face, along the sides here, and then can cause great pressure. So this is one of the reasons why we have a lot of people using the hydrogen peroxide in their ears, 1 drop at a time, and we have them lay on their side, and they can look at a book, or I will just fall asleep that way. And, I can feel that similar sensation, that you said makes you nervous. I'm just glad I can hear afterwards. Or hear better, right? My hearing has been more restored because that blockage is gone. And it's just an amazing feeling, because what a lot of clients and customers have been telling us since, the 5G has been ramped up, is that their ears are becoming clogged, or they have pressure, their sinuses, a lot of issues in this region here, and this is all along the lymph nodes, all connected to the ear canal as well. And this is why we use the hydrogen peroxide.
So it helps with hearing as well.
Yes, it will help with hearing if the blockage is due to the fact that there is a lot of fluid in built up from old wax in the ear. So if it is from that, yes, it will help clear it out.
So
I always
then,
have people do it over time.
got you. And I'm sorry to cut you off. And so then you also told me that you guys work with like these sprays, these nasal sprays that you can
Yes.
use, and then also in the mouth as well, because
Yes.
it's food grade.
So one of the things that I know I've heard since there's been more of an understanding of how people can spread coronavirus and where it can enter the body, right? We've always been told that it's the eyes, the nose, and the mouth, right? Anywhere where it's, of course, warm, dark, and moist, okay? And so the peroxide, again, the itchy, all of a sudden, or dry cough in the throat that some people notice when they are either around someone who may be infected or who's sick, or when they've found, began showing symptoms of coronavirus.
Right.
It's that same itching, almost painful in the throat. So we use the hydrogen peroxide to kill any foreign invaders in the mouth or throat once we notice them. Okay, and this is what we always tell people, because if you don't catch something quickly, especially like coronavirus, right, then it can grow and become, be very difficult to eliminate from the body, right? But if I feel like you have, and this is not medical advice or anything like this, but for me personally, for my body, I feel like I usually have about a minute and a half if I am near someone who has it. And again, this is a whole other conversation, but I can feel when they have the virus because my body will become weak, or my nose will start to itch, my ears may burn, all the mucous membranes, or my eyes will burn, and that's when I pull out my hydrogen peroxide spray.
I feel like I can smell it.
Yes, a lot of people have said that. I can sometimes smell it as well, and it's this sick, almost necrotic, like rotting flesh smell. I don't know. That's how it appears for me.
Right.
Yes.
Lastly, before we go, hydrogen peroxide food grade has to be watered down. It has to be diluted. And
yes,
so the bottle, right, it tells you how much. I have, I don't know if I was not good at math or what it was, but like, that's how I burned myself, because I'm always like, oh, just put a little dab, or just mix it up. But it actually tells you how much you're supposed to dilute it, right?
Yes. Well, our hydrogen peroxide spray is already diluted. It's at 3%. It's just food grade, because we don't suggest that the lay person handle it themselves. We actually just had this conversation with a family member who, really, really needed it, because she thought that she was around someone who had it, and she said, I don't want to touch it. I've heard about it. I'm just gonna buy one from you. But so if anyone knows someone in their area or family who is used to handling it, that's the person that I would have to do that for me.
If anyone wants to contact you, how can they do that?
They can give us a call at 973-746-2700, or they can text us at that same number, 973-746-2700, or they can contact us through our website, radiantalchemy.org. I am always around. If I do not answer when you call, I will get back to you as soon as possible. That just means I'm with a client or customer, and I usually will text right away and let you know that I will get back to you.
Awesome, awesome.
Yes.
And that is very true because we are up late and you are getting ready to finish your work. So, with that being said, I'm going to let you go. But I just love those earrings because, like
Thank
we were
you.
talking about last time,
Oh
that is
yeah, I have to wear
actually,
different ones next time so you can see them.
yes, this is healing. This is healing modalities. This is healing.
Absolutely.
Yes, yes, yes. So,
Healing emotion.
we will see you next week, right?
Absolutely. I'm so looking forward to it. And I have some juicy tidbits to share. One more thing, we
Yes.
have a free Cayenne ebook
Oh, great.
for anyone who would like it. So they can contact us and say, hey, we would love the ebook. We also have one for hydrogen peroxide
Mhm.
as well. So they can ask for either or both by going to our website and sending us a message in the contact box, and we will send you one.
Yay, we love free stuff. So all of our viewers and our friends and family, we can all get the free cayenne and hydrogen peroxide ebook.
Yes.
What's the
Yes.
website again? Radiant Alchemy.
.org, radiantalchemy.org.
And then in the message,
Yeah, in the contact box.
In the
Scroll all the way to
contact
the bottom, and you'll be able to click the link, and it'll take you there.
awesome, awesome.
Yay.
Thank you so much.
Such a blessing and a pleasure as always.
Same here, same here. See you next week.
Looking forward to it.
Okay.
That was such a nice little.
Yeah,
So great. So we learned some things. We're on cayenne. We're on our food grade peroxide, and we have the ebook. So if you want to read up on what we've been talking about, you can go to radiantalchemy.com to get those free ebooks. You know, we always want to find the information of, you know, I'm not even saying this right, but you want to research what people are telling you. You never just want to listen to what anybody's saying to you, because somebody could be telling you anything like I do. But you know that I'm always coming from a good place. So as Mimi Jones and Luis Perdomo, the M and the L, hey. Yes, the M and the L get ready to bless us with some more music. You guys know what you're gonna play?
Yep.
Okay, so I messed up on the screens before. I had Luis Perdomo as Keziah Glow. He gonna tell me about it later. So I'm just letting everybody know in advance.
Did you have that big yellow sign?
Yeah, I did for a minute. Okay.
Because you're the producer.
Because I'm a real producer. This is what a producer look like. Oh no, I don't be producing nothing. But we gonna take it over to yeah. See, there you go again. Wait a minute, I gotta get this right. I gotta get my producing skills together. There we go. So the M and the L getting ready to bless us with
September in
Yeah, that was
Thank you.
nice. That was nice. All right. You are watching the MLK show. If you're just tuning in, I am Keziah Glow, who is the K, and you were just watching the M and the L, which is Luis Perdomo and Mimi Jones. And of course, we named the show after MLK and my husband, Tavario Norman, who I want to give a great shout out to, who is currently incarcerated. He came up with the name. So we are all in it together with the cats, Norcom, you know. I want to give a big birthday shout out to Bobo, who has the same birthday as Beyonce. And we're going to hear from his daughter in a second. And was there another shout out that I needed to do?
There are tons of shout outs.
There's a whole bunch. There's a whole line of shout outs down here because you guys have like Dick Metcalf,
Thank you, Dick.
Vonette Bigford, Kevin Hurst. I mean, you got...
Vonette is an incredible singer that I used to work with from the islands.
Oh, really?
She's amazing. Yeah.
Oh,
Like,
wow.
It's just, I hope that you're doing well, you're staying safe, and hopefully we get to make music again soon.
Oh,
Yeah.
that's cool.
You know, you can't take for granted any of the times that we've had. Because you just don't know when they're going to come back up.
Right.
Sometimes you just feel like, oh, okay, I'm going to work, you know, I met this person, but you don't realize that might be the last time you see that person.
This is true. This is how this lifetime is moving. It's crazy. So what's going on? I mean, there's some things that have like, you know, some crazy things that have been going on in the world. And, you know, it just... Of course, it always leads you to look at things differently, you know?
Well, I have been kind of checked out, and then I checked back in for one moment. And when I say check out, I mean you can't check out. I live in New York City. I'm here in like an epicenter of it. But it's like the shootouts. They got closer to where we live.
I think they're getting, if you're in New York, they're getting closer to where
They're
everybody
just
lives.
Everywhere.
Yeah.
And we're trying to figure out what is going on.
Well, this is some interesting tea for you, for the tea. Where's my cup of tea at? Luis is the only
Luis
one
drank
cup.
it.
Yeah, he did. So, but some interesting things to think about, right? So, there was how did I get around this? There was a guy who was shot in broad daylight, and there's a lot of these shootings that are happening. A guy was killed sitting on 125th Street. It was just like random, and it's all these random shootings. And so I started doing some investigation, right, which I love to do. And then I saw that there are these suits that you can buy, and they're made out of silicone, right? And
that's crazy.
That is crazy, right?
That doesn't even make sense. That's not fair.
Yeah, and so you can get them in different colors. Like there's different colors, so you can potentially look like someone else. Like
that's like.
And then when I went even further, the darker colors are sold out.
See, no, that's wrong.
Now I'm just saying.
That's just.
I'm just saying they out of stock, right? Okay, who is buying all of this stuff? You know what I mean? Like, what is really going on here? I mean, how many people know?
There are always tinted out window cars that people are like kind of jumping out of, snatching people. I heard that like the kids have to be careful going to school in the morning.
Well, they don't go to school in the morning.
Well, this was in the spring.
Well, this is very true. I just wanted to show you up on camera and just.
Oh well, I got my cats on.
Well, I just wanted to Yes. Hi, Foreman. No, when I was talking to people in LA, they were stealing the kids at such an alarming rate that kids couldn't even walk home alone in LA. They had to. It was like a known thing. They were just taking so many kids, and I just think it's interesting because, they're saying that they're working on locating all these lost children. So, and with that being said, we definitely want to tell you to make sure you are protecting yourself and your family members. I really want to try to get martial artists on the show.
We need that.
Yeah, that I've been working with.
You've been doing the kickboxing?
Yeah, man.
You've been doing it?
She has.
I didn't know that.
She went like 3 times on a sneak tip.
Well, I went like, you gonna say 3 times on air? I went like 30 times, 300 times, 300 hours. I'm a black belt.
Infinite.
What are you talking about?
Yeah,
the infinite sun around the planet Venus and Mars. What are you talking about?
I mean, you did it last year, but I'm saying post. Well, there's no post.
She's trying to clean it up.
It's
gone. It's gone.
Wear your mask, please, because we are still.
Yes. So
people like to think that it's over, but
it's not. Luis, you quiet.
Sometimes I'm quiet. Yeah. Doesn't mean that my mind is quiet, but
it definitely does not. Anybody who knows Louise knows that is a poker face. That is not even true. So you guys want to get into some fun stuff?
Like what?
So we can watch Qianna, cooking with Key. She's a chef, self-made, self-taught chef, and basically. She started these videos called Cooking with Key, which are pretty funny. So let's check out what's going on.
But wait, before you do that, who is Qianna?
I don't even know. Who the hell is Qianna? Somebody answer.
How you meet Qianna?
How did I meet Qianna?
How long ago have you met?
Your babysitter's daughter.
Oh man, the story is getting even. I've known Qianna before. Like I've known her literally. I don't even know. Like for such a long time,
okay.
and literally a family friend. He would always come over and bring his daughter, and so we would always end up playing. But it was a whole group of us that were always playing together. But we weren't like regular kids, like we. It wasn't like we were just like playing. It was like I don't know how to explain it.
Scheming all
we were scheming. So this was like but it was like we were young.
You were like 6, 7, 8, 9.
Yeah.
Okay, all right.
Right. Okay.
Cool. All right.
And we've been with Key. So Key, it's like, what time is it for me? It's like 4:44, 4:55 a.m.
It takes that long to read the time. It's like 4.
Because I'm tired. And what time is it for you? Where you at?
I'm over here in Österreich, and it's 10:55.
Yeah, and I stay up all night to talk to you. So,
Yeah, but you be up any damn way. So why you trying to?
well, we don't need everybody to know that. That's not what we on here
Be
for.
up all night coming out the club.
Listen, the clubs are closed. Okay, you should know that.
You got.
Wait.
Why you know that information though? What time is it? Oh, they close.
So now you're cooking. You're doing cannabis cooking, right?
I'm starting cannabis cooking.
I mean, you have some pretty amazing pictures, and we're gonna post them as we're talking. So that shrimp that you made, and then it was like this nasty. I stalked her social media. Like, I won't say anything else about anything. Go ahead.
Does he know all the ingredients and I didn't even post the ingredients. She like, what's that? A shrimp? And then you got a little bit of that miso, and I see there's a banana leaf under there. How many peppercorns?
Right, because it looks good. It looks good. Listen, we hungry out here.
Yo, you be real deep in that picture though. You be picking up all the specks and spots on it.
Because you know what it is? It's like when you're hungry and you see something that looks like a shrimp wrapped in bacon. I mean,
where you see that?
You got something here: cornbread stuffed shrimp with grits, with wilted greens.
But where the bacon though? See, now you done got caught up in the lie.
Listen, I'm looking.
You just thinking about what you want to eat. You see a shrimp wrapped in bacon with some butter sauce and maybe a lobster tail. It's like, no, that ain't on the picture though.
But that's what I want. That's what I'm thinking of.
When
did you start cooking? What inspired you to do this?
I have literally no idea. I started cooking when I was like 14 in Pizza Hut. Mm-hmm. And then I just remember making Pizza Hut shit and then wanting to make sure that it was the greatest Pizza Hut stuff.
Really?
You know? Yeah, like they had those wings and I was like, I got to run them wings in twice because then they crispy, you know? So It just came up like stuff like that where people was like, oh, I put the wings in, throw them in the box. But it's always been like trying to get it the way I want to eat it.
Well, see, the thing is that from what I know of you, you've always been like a foodie, greedy ass person. So.
Oh, that's coming from the kitchen cop, though.
Oh, right. Yes. This is what I'm talking about. So.
How many sticks of carrots you got on your plate? Because how many fruit cocktails you got? Because he regulates.
Exactly. That's what I just said. I got to regulate because people come up and you shit. And then they want to take everything and then they want to get foil and get it to go. So you got to make sure ain't nobody trying to, run up in your stuff and then take your shit. You know what I'm saying?
Listen, how many turkey wings? How many turkey wings you got on your plate? Well, I think we can cut them in 3, right? Why you by the fridge? Daddy?
Okay. Now let me ask you a question. This cooking and weaving with Keith, what is that?
Oh, I ain't got no answers to no questions. It's like I just exist, but I have no reason.
But I mean, that's a great way to be because it's like you're creating these things and you're creating these dishes that are amazing. Like your food looks beautiful, you know what I mean? And it tastes good too.
You got to get up over here and eat some of this food.
Yeah.
Cooking and weeping. It was because I came back from New York back to Vienna.
Right.
And I was like, it was all kinds of insanity happening over here. And like every day I was just like, so I was like, well, while I'm making that face, I might as well cook.
Wait, you didn't go to culinary college?
No, I did not go to culinary college. Did you go to culinary college? No, I didn't.
I don't even think that's the right term.
Did you acquire a culinary college? A culinary GED? No, I didn't.
Like whatever you try to ask, I didn't do that. So wait, you're self-taught?
Yes. From Pizza Hut in Newburgh, New York.
That's deep. That's really
deep. But I've been working in these restaurants for a long time. So it was like Pizza Hut, And then I started like dishwashing. And then one day they were like, we need some help doing something. So I learned that, and I learned that. It's like 18, 19, 20, and it just kept going. And the last job I had that was relevant was at JP Morgan Chase. And I was doing a pop-up there. And, you know, I always butt heads with these chefs, man, because I really care about food. Like, I really, really, really care about food. So it's like important to me. And then some people, you know, I don't know if it's like working for so long in the field or you just stop caring.
Right.
Or you just want to bust out whatever you can bust out.
Yeah.
But, you know, like some of these chefs just feel like, I don't give a fuck. Put it on the plate. I don't care what it is, you know? They just be like,
it's like know? Militant. It's militant. It's like,
yeah.
And that's why your food,
like no finesse, nothing. And like, but you know, homeboy was making like what, 90 grand? And I'm over here making 40. And this is the guy that's in charge, you know? He's the one in charge and he could care less, you know? And I've come up across so many chefs like that, you know, especially corporate, because it's like 8 to 3, it's easy in comparison to restaurants.
Right.
But, you know, these corporate chefs, they just be like, whatever, I don't give a shit. I don't give a fuck. Put it on the plate. You know, if it's not burnt, that's it.
Wow, it's no love in it. So
none.
Let me ask you about 2 things you have behind you. Is like your plant that you're growing, which is awesome because you are a grower. Like, that is so cool. So how did you start?
This month, I got a couple more over there too. I started growing because it's legal to grow the plants here. Because you can buy the seeds, you can buy the plant like in this state, but you're not allowed to flower it.
Oh, wow.
Does that make sense?
No.
So you literally go into any store here, any cannabis store, and you can purchase any strain that you want legally, no problem.
Right.
Go home. You could ask them to grow it to whatever height you want to.
Yeah.
Like this one I got at a little bit smaller. This has been here for about 2 months. I got one over here growing. It's a little baby. I like the sativa strains. So it's like you can grow them, but you're just not supposed to bud them, you know?
Oh.
Which I don't quite understand, you know? It's like you're supposed to keep them in light forever, which doesn't make any sense.
So you actually use the leaves in the actual dishes? That's what you're pulling?
What I do is like from this plant here, you know, you have to trim the plants to take off some of the leaves occasionally. So the nutrients go into the buds. So like right now you don't want to have all these leaves on this plant, you know? So you keep trimming it down like a bonsai, and you keep trimming it down. So I hate wasting the plant. I don't know why. I think that's just that Bronx mentality. It's like, I ain't throwing this out. We gonna grind it up. We gonna sprinkle it on something
and put it on my knees.
Yeah, I'm moisturize with it. Brush my toes.
Right, exactly.
Yeah, I like it. I put it in an ice cube. It's a decoration, you know. So I'm using it for everything that I can because I don't want to get rid of it. I feel like, yeah. So like as of now, if I had more plants, I could take the leaves and I could cook those down in oil, and it gives a little tiny bit of THC, but that's not worth it. So I just like incorporate it into like the pastas or the wontons, the leaf on the plate, you know, with that shrimp dish. I chopped up a little bit of the leaf in there with the, what did I put on there? I think it was cilantro. Yeah. You know? So just add it in, because I mean, it's just a leaf like anything else. Some of it has, you know, depending on the strain in the plant, some of it has a nicer taste.
Oh, wow. That's so cool.
You know? So that's also what goes into the cooking, you know, with the, I'm not that good with the cooking. You know, you need to break the plant down in fat. So it's like oils and butter and like oil and things like that. So I'm nowhere near any expertise. I'm a novice, but you know, it does its job. And, you know, I work mostly with sativas because I don't like indica, which is like a body high.
What's the difference?
The indicas are like more heady. You know, that's that stuff that makes you melt into the couch and you just be like, I don't understand why the fuck people got 2 feet and 2 hands. You know, that's that kind of shit where you be like that. It's like, nah. Right. I like the happy stuff, you know, where you like giggle, you like watch something, you be giggling and having a good time, you know?
Yeah.
So that's what I use mostly. Like right now, what I cooked the other ones with was the Gorilla Girl, and I think that's 60% sativa. Mm-hmm. And right here, this is an indica plant, which I don't like, but it's here, you know.
Well, I don't think you should say that you don't like it. I mean,
I don't, you know. It's like you drink vodka or you drink rum. Maybe you don't like rum, you know. You don't got nothing against it.
I mean, but you shouldn't say it in front of the plant because like plants have feelings too.
Yeah, but I don't give a fuck about this plant. You know, I'm worried about my sativa over there. Now, that one I listen to every day. I mean, I'm basically babysitting this boy over here. You know,
he's gonna attack you at night. When you
that's gonna be a boring ass attack.
What about your artwork? Tell me about your artwork behind you on the other side of you.
Well, I tell you, I'm an alcoholic. That's one. Second.
Wait. That goes with cooking with Key. Like,
and so,
you know, it's so funny. It is so funny. It is so funny. And
she's not even. The stuff you guys are talking about is real too. It's like true story.
You know, the thing is that we're running out of time now. And so I really do wish that we could keep listening, because she was talking about the 3 Bench Club, which is
don't give it away.
I can't tell them, but I will say this: Miriam has played at the 3 Bench Club, and I need to tell her that. But
I think I have actually.
3 Bench Club.
The 3 Bench Club.
Where is that?
You gotta wait until next week. It's real funny.
Cliffhanger.
So we just want to thank you all. Thank everybody for coming and hanging out with us. We got T on the line. T, can you hear us? Are you there? Wait, hold on. Let's do it again. Wait 1 second, because you know I'm the producer. I got to get it together. Go ahead. Say it again. Hey, T. Did you guys hear it?
It's soft.
It's soft? Okay.
You have it on speaker?
No, I didn't. Sorry. Go ahead. Say it again. Hey, T. Yeah, go ahead. There you go. Now we can hear you now.
1 minute left.
Oh, man. Well, T, give a quick shout out.
All right. Anyway, I want to say hi to my little man, Lil T. Soon gonna be Big T, and I'm gonna be called Lil T. I love everybody. I'll talk to y'all later.
Thank you so much, T. We love you too.
We love you. Hang in there. How you doing? How you feeling, real quick? How you doing?
I'm feeling all right. You know, I'm in here with the unwanted people of the population.
Oh, yeah.
I'm trying to get home.
Yeah. Well, we love you. We love you. We're praying for you, and we're sending you good, positive energy.
All right. Thank you. I love y'all too.
Okay. All right.
Be safe out there.
Be safe too. We love you.
Thank you.
Miss you.
Hey.
All right. Yeah. You know, that's always hard for me. That's always heart-wrenching, but
it's real.
But it's real.
And it's not just you.
And it's a lot of people, and it's a lot of us going through this. It's a lot of us dealing with this. And this is why it's important that we do this show. We do these things because this is real. Like, we're not making this up. We really in a pandemic. You know, Key is really over there, wherever she's
Vienna.
at. Well, she's.
And when I think Vienna, I think like Vienna. You know.
I know.
But
you know, and we apologize for the profanity. We were trying to get our bleeps together, so I think sometimes it did say bleep, but I couldn't get to it. And so if you had any children watching, we do apologize for that, because we don't want to ever offend anyone, and we really do mean that. But we love you. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah. Thank you guys for being here this week. We are the MLK Show, featuring Luis Perdomo, Guy Glow, and myself. And we wish you guys a safe and happy Labor Day weekend and great start to the next week.
All right. There you go. See you later.
Bye, y'all.